Hello everyone, Shadefyre here, and today I'm beginning an LP that I've meant to do for a while, but that I definitely wanted to do once the sequel for The Evil Within was announced. So, I've played maybe 2 hours total of this game previously, from both doing the first impressions video as well as a little bit further on my own, and it's one of those things where I just never got back around to it. So I thought an LP would be a great way to actually get through the game, since it's kind of the original reason I started doing this in the first place. So, we're going to do a new game here, and we're going to overwrite my save. I guess we'll leave it at max brightness because it always looks a little darker in the recorded video. So here we go. And well, I guess we only have the 2 difficulties, so we'll do survival. Presumably you need to finish the game to get the hardest difficulty. So this game does have quite a long intro.
All units, 1199, expedite cover code 3, Beacon Mental Hospital.
184 copy, code 3, ETA 3 minutes.
Copy 184.
Sorry, detectives. I know you're just coming off a case, but I'm afraid we're gonna have to make a detour.
Sounds serious. Is it a riot?
A call went out just before I picked you up. Said it was multiple homicides. Half a dozen units already on scene.
131, please advise.
Hey, maybe it's the ghost of that doctor who went schizo and chopped up all those patients.
That's not what happened. Some patients disappeared. Some kind of scandal?
Still, gives you the creeps, doesn't it?
127, 124, please respond.
Joseph, you think there's a connection?
It's a possibility. I believe the records were sealed.
Anyone on scene, respond.
Dispatch, this is Detective Castellanos in 184. What's the situation? Over.
184, be advised. Some problem reaching out on the Beacon Memorial.
Is there any...
God damn it! Jesus!
I think I said it before, but it's amazing how there's absolutely no traffic or pedestrians in this city.
Junior Detective Kidman. Any thoughts?
Nothing yet. I'm sure we'll know everything once we get there.
What do you make of it?
Connolly, contact dispatch and let them know what's happening. Joseph, Kidman, you're with me. We're gonna have a look around.
Right.
I guess I'll just hang out here. So, is there no mention of all these other cop cars that are just left abandoned here? The only weird thing I'm finding here is I can't tell if it's supposed to be night and it's just really bright out, or it's kind of like just a middle of a rainy day. What about the trunk? There's always a shotgun in the trunk. So yeah, I was excited about this game because it was a
No blood or shell casings out here.
new horror game, or horror action game from Shinji Mikami, and you know, his new studio Tango Gameworks. And I guess it must have been well received enough because it did get a sequel. Also, you might notice that the letterboxing that the game originally had by default is turned off now. Since it was an option, they eventually added in. Alright, let's head inside.
Smells like blood.
All right, stay sharp.
You know,
We're gonna check it out. Don't let anyone else through this door.
I can be an extra set of eyes.
We don't know what's happening here. You're a backup.
yeah, junior detective. I was gonna say, you'd think that with all the rain he would tie up his friggin' jacket instead of leaving it open.
Did you hear something?
Well, horror media has taught me that this is pretty much normal for a mental asylum.
Someone alive in here.
That obviously one of them is always going to be a criminally insane murderer. And, you know, totally that there isn't really any basis for that. That blood, not really sure what it's doing there. It's kind of like oozing through. Oh, I thought I hit an invisible wall, but it was a cutscene.
Are you injured? What happened here?
Can't be real. Impossible. Ruvik is...
I've got him. The security cameras might tell us something.
I've got him. He's not going anywhere.
What the hell?
Oh, hey there, big boy. I mean, we can look around, but we can't look over to the left all the way. Don't mind that little bit of blood explosion from my back. Totally fine. You know, I'm gonna guess that we probably never get our cool detective jacket back. Alright, so I remember this from our first impressions. I had a bit of trouble with the stealth. Now, obviously this big fella isn't going to be too amicable if he catches us sneaking around. It's weird that his hand moves when I move the camera. Okay, I got the key. See, I don't know what to do here, because, like, should I just sprint back to the door and hope he doesn't see me here? I can't remember if I need to go back to that door, or if I need to go past where he is. We definitely need the keys, though. I think I just kind of need to book it back here once he's gone. Or even maybe just get close to him, so I can grab the keys before he's even out of the room. Because he kind of looks this way, and then we can just... Okay, he kind of goes to the right. And then he just comes back. So yeah, I'm not sure where the door is that we need to open. It's good to see this is going as well as it did the first time I did this. And again, we're not even really in the proper game yet until Chapter 2. This is all kind of prologue stuff. So yeah. I don't know if I'm supposed to open this door. I'm guessing not, because you can't interact with it at all.
Locked. Shut.
Right. Interact is space, not E. So I just need to go get the key and then back over here. Should be easy enough. Just ignore all of our body buddies. He really takes his time with those keys. Also, this is not me sneaking or anything, this is his full speed right now. It's a nice collection of chainsaws. I mean, a lot of them are kind of out of reach.
Shit.
I am running as fast as I can run. Now I'm hobbling as fast as I can hobble. Okay, we survived the meat disposal tube. I bet this blood is real thick and chunky right now. Excuse me, fella. Okay. A little worse for the wear, but, you know, I think we'll recover. Dump craft. Probably not the best thing to have all that old, rotting blood mixing with your open wound, but probably not our biggest concern right now. We're putting all this sewage in there, too. I think the store is locked. Oh no, but it's a dead end. With, like, nothing in it.
Where's the exit?
He keeps looking behind him like someone's chasing us. R for Ruvik. So, when I played this before, I think the farthest point I got to was where you reach a very Resident Evil 4 village area, which is after you escape the asylum. I don't think this ladder is quite long enough to start with What a Thrill. STEM system operation test begins. So this happened today, right? Before Ruvik showed up? Well, I assume the stab man is Ruvik. I do wonder what's the deal with those locked doors in the basement, if I'll need to go back there at some point. Because those seem like the sort of locks I could shoot off if I had a gun. Now hopefully he can't hear my breathing the way the xenomorph can. Well, he was nice enough to open the door for us. Right, this is the other stealth part that I died a bunch at. Well, I think he's seen me. Oh, maybe not. Unsurprisingly, the bottle did not phase it. I picked the worst time to go right as he turned around. Don't worry, once we get past all this early stealth stuff, it'll be a little less rocky. Because, I mean, not only do I have to stealth now, but I have to stealth slowly because of my injured leg. I'm not sure what the icon means, though, if that means he's suspicious and he knows I'm here somewhere.
I can't let him see me.
Right, I can't go through there because it's blocked. The only way I can go through there is if he cuts those boxes out of the way. Please don't turn around. Just give me 1 second. Not out of the woods or the ward just yet. I think the time for sneaking is over. Well, that's not too bad. I only got caught once.
Find myself within darkness twisting me around. There is nothing I can do.
It's been so long since I did that first video that I legitimately do not remember this intro.
This world doesn't spin, it just turns itself around and around. The night chokes tight in the noose.
Alright, let's make our way out of this asylum. Here's that hallway where we saw these guys get murdered on the security camera. Suddenly my leg is fine, and also the cut is gone on the back of his pants. It's a very relaxing elevator ride. I'm not sure why he decided to grab an ambulance instead of one of the cop cars. I think the cop car would be faster.
Hey, where's Joseph? Man, I'm sorry, but you never came out. I'd waited, but...
Oh, bye, Yuri Lowenthal.
Settle down, Leslie. Settle down, Leslie. Settle down, Leslie.
Shit! There's no going back.
Also, there was no traffic when we got here, but somehow there's still cars everywhere in the street now that we're leaving. That whole bit was a little 2012, but not too ridiculous.
Damn it. Are we cut off from everyone?
Everyone must be dead.
Everyone all right back there?
Just a few bumps. We're fine. 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 Fine.
We will be once we're far away.
Fine.
A little further and we'll be fine.
Fine. Fine. Fine. Fine. Fine. Fine. Fine.
Fall! Fall!
Look out!
Fall! Fall! Fall!
That's why you don't let the disposable character survive, or drive, rather. Okay, so that's the end of Chapter 1. Oh, I guess I got to Chapter 4. So yeah, that's as far as I got into this game ever. Which, 2.5 hours might seem like a decent amount of time, but I'm pretty sure this game is like 20-something hours. Especially when you include the 2 story DLC. But we're just gonna save over it. So I think we'll stop here. I don't know if we'll always do 1 chapter per episode, because I'm sure some of them are a lot longer. But I think this is a good place to end the first episode, and next time we'll get into the kind of core gameplay, the more standard third-person shooter, horror action game kind of stuff. So until then, I've been Shadefyre, this was The Evil Within, and I hope you'll join me again